It is a great satisfaction to greet you, and I hope you find yourself well, both you and your pet. In today's video we will talk about the following: the difference between nausea, cough, and vomiting in dogs. Let's find out now. Nausea in dogs is a kind of noise that an animal makes just before or after coughing. It sounds like you are trying to throw up while coughing. There is a difference between cough, vomiting, and nausea of the dog, and it is important to be able to distinguish them. Generally speaking, when a dog coughs, it doesn't really produce anything, aside from perhaps spraying a bit of saliva or mucus, which is usually quickly swallowed. When a dog vomits, it's usually pretty obvious because the food or stomach contents end up on the floor. Dog nausea usually occurs along with the cough. When a dog gags, he may open his mouth wide and make a gagging sound. But unlike vomiting, nothing comes out of the dog's mouth except a small amount of mucus that may or may not be swallowed. With retching, there will be no expulsion of the stomach contents. It's important to note if your dog has a cough then gags or gags then a cough. Believe it or not, it does matter. For a veterinarian, the order in which these two actions occur can help him determine what types of diseases he should consider. What causes dog nausea? Nausea is caused by inflammation in the larynx area. Many things can cause a dog to choke and require a veterinary exam to resolve the issues. When a dog first coughs and then chokes, it is commonly thought of problems causing bronchitis and lower respiratory illnesses. When a dog first chokes and then coughs, things like laryngeal dysfunction are considered. Two very common things that can cause nausea in dogs are infectious problems and laryngeal paralysis. Kennel cough, which is a type of respiratory infection, is a common cause of nausea in dogs, causing a harsh, goose-like cough, sometimes followed by retching. There are other infectious diseases that can also cause nausea, and a more serious illness, pneumonia, can sometimes cause nausea in dogs as well. Laryngeal paralysis can occur frequently in older Labrador retrievers. In this condition, the larynx no longer closes properly, allowing some food and liquids to enter the airways. Another feature is a very loud and harsh panting. Laryngeal paralysis begins subtly and worsens over time. When should you worry about your dog's gagging? Just like us, all dogs sometimes swallow badly and have a fit of coughing and gagging, so this is not an issue to worry about right away. If your dog is clear, alert, breathing normally, eating and drinking as expected, and appears to be feeling well, you should monitor the problem for 48 to 72 hours. If the nausea lasts longer than this, it may well be something more significant than just a minor reaction to bad swallowing. If there are other symptoms, your dog seems worried or distressed, has any trouble breathing, increases in noise during breathing, or is not feeling well, I would recommend an exam as soon as possible. When the respiratory system is not quite right, we take the condition seriously as veterinarians. Therefore, if you feel that something is not right, I recommend you not to wait. What can a vet do to help dogs that gag? What happens at the vet appointment will vary greatly depending on the details of what your dog displays. In all cases, a complete physical examination is indicated. Sometimes the doctor can make a diagnosis based on this test alone. Other times, some additional testing may be required. The most common initial tests may be blood tests, looking specifically for signs of infection, as well as X-rays of the neck and lungs. Particularly, if the vet is concerned that laryngeal paralysis is a possibility, or if the dog may have swallowed some foreign material, such as a ball that is lodged, sedation of the dog may also be required for a complete examination of the larynx. The good news is that most cases of canine nausea are relatively easy to treat. Even the causes that are most worrisome and important, such as pneumonia or laryngeal paralysis, have treatments available to cure or significantly reduce gagging and make your dog feel calmer. Would you like to have more professional information, and especially updated about your dog? Visit the website below in the description of this video. Do not stop subscribing to the channel, comment, and share the video. You are very well, thank you.